Or you read that stat that Dig Life gave us.
Held it up.
I'm so curious about
John Butler and Simone Jelks round out the crew. Here is Powell, a dynamic score. Good start for him.
That is a great start. A little sidestep three over Garza.
Averaging 23 a game in his first season in Miami, 39% from downtown. Celtics will play 3 more before the All-Star break, all of them here at the Garden. Knicks on Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, and then the Bulls on Wednesday. 5 to shoot for White, picked up by Andrew Wiggins. Deep 3 off the front of the rim. Garza working on the offensive glass. He just got rid of Powell, but Pelle Larsson picks it up for Miami. Adebayo on the cut. This Miami team plays the fastest pace in the NBA. Wiggins is blocked by White.
Yeah, it's great pursuit by White.
Another block for Derek White. More than 500 for his career. Brown, the crossover, lefty lay-in won't go. Davion Mitchell, who plays bigger than his 6-foot frame, got the rebound. Powell walks into one. Too strong, but you can tell he's locked in.
And he want to play fast. They're going to take those shots. Sometimes this Heat team looks like the best team in the NBA. And then in the same game, they can look like the worst team in the NBA. They're very inconsistent.
They got up to a great start this season running that new offensive system with high pace. Hauser off the mark on a 3, came to the offensive rebound. Celtics were all over the glass in Houston a couple nights ago. Powell takes it away from the big man. Wiggins takes about 6 steps and then hits the 3.
Yeah, he sure did.
Former #1 pick out of Kansas, now in year 12 in the NBA. Here's Mitchell. They call him off night. He's a great perimeter defender. Trying to deal with Neemias Queta. They're going to call that an offensive foul on Nemi. 0 for 3 start. Heat have gotten triples from Wiggins, and this guy, Norman Powell, hits again.
And that's very similar to what the Celtics do. Go into a ghost screen, into a flare, and Powell's got it going.
See if White can get him going. He lit up the Heat in the first meeting of the season. This is the 3rd of 4. Celtics have won the first 2, but both were close through 3 quarters. Brown can't break the seal for the C's. Here comes Powell again.
Right now, we're crashing the offensive glass. And we're in rotation defensively. We got the double big lineup, but we haven't taken advantage of it yet offensively.
White gets inside and puts it in.
Derek White saw a gap, he attacked it.
After an 0 for 4 start, Derek White has the first 2 Celtics points as Powell draws the foul. So he is the lone big on the floor now. Contesting the shot by Norman Powell, who's got 8 points already. The interesting thing for Vucevic is this is his 3rd game in a row against Miami. The Bulls played him 3 times in a row. Vucevic played in 2 of those games, and now with his new team seeing the Heat again. Brown bumps into Mitchell, put him on the deck. Vucevic nearly had the offensive rebound. Here comes Wiggins. Adebayo, early block work against Hauser. Didn't have the touch. Wiggins has the cleanup. 10-point Miami lead.
If they can get a star player that makes a lot of money, they'll do it. But if we're under next year, and this is not the organization telling me this, I feel like it's like a blank check moving after that, where we can build a championship roster and do anything we want. So we'll find out when it all plays out. But I know the Celtics will do whatever they can. If they can get a star player, they don't mind going over the tax, but it does give them flexibility right now.
Adebayo from the mid-range over Vucevic for 2. And remember, the Celtics were under the tax in 2022 when they ended up in the NBA Finals. Resetting that allowed them to spend a lot the last few years. Of course, notably, Drew Holiday, Kristaps Porzingis joining right before the championship season.
Yeah, and I think the way you look at it, it's like, we got to get on the board here.
Yeah, Vucevic trying to grab the offensive rebound. Adebayo's got it.
It's the way you got to look at it is like, if you can get under it and it doesn't hurt your team, you do it. But like, and I think that they feel like they're fine. But if there was a point, they didn't want to get rid of somebody if they felt like it wouldn't help their team. And I think they feel really comfortable where they're at.
Man, that was a good look. Oh, White got the steal. He wasn't even Out of bounds. Heat.
Amazing win.
Brown lost the handle. Mitchell picks it up for Miami. One-on-one with Pritchard. The Euro. And Jaylen Brown comes out of nowhere for the block. Celtics, one of the most active teams in the league at the deadline. Making some tweaks to a team that's got the second best record in the Eastern Conference, as they'll have the ball here. Tied with the Knicks, who have won 8 games in a row. And there is Bill Chisholm with his family, wife Kimberly.
How about, what does he get Brad Stevens? Brad saved him $370 million. I mean, you got dinner? Like, how does it work?
Dinner for life? Yeah, on June 15th last year, there is President of Basketball Operations Brad Stevens looking on. June 15th of last summer, the Celtics' projected salary and luxury tax bill was $540 million.
540.
540 million.
And I saved a bunch of money. Like, isn't that worth something?
To save that much and still be where they are in the standings is remarkable.
I like when I get my Nikes for like 50% off. I feel like a boss.
Late shot clock. Celtics are just ice.
Oh, yeah.
Vucevic takes it away. His first 2 in Boston.
Hitting him with the Vooch.
Adebayo, the finger roll.
So athletic.
Bam's been scoring a lot more lately. Had 20+ in 8 straight games until their last one.
Ever since I called him out.
Got that magic touch. Vucevic again on the block, keeps it moving.
That's a heck of a block out by Davion Mitchell.
Yeah, he's given up almost a full foot of size. Jaime Jaquez Jr. having a nice 3rd season in the league. That's a good move.
Really good move. Joe's not like. Well, Jaylen Brown should be rested.
Yeah, didn't play Wednesday in Houston. His 5th missed game of the season. Celtics are 4-1 without him this year. Pritchard can't hit from way down there. Vucevic got a couple of offensive rebounds. Sprays it out. Shireman. Bullseye.
Man, how about that for court awareness by Vooch? Gets the rebound, goes to the back down, head on a swivel.
They change it to a 2, and then Adebayo, that is a 3. 7 points already for Bam Adebayo, the 3-time All-Star. Adebayo defending Brown on this end. Keep it moving around the perimeter, trying to post up Vucevic against Jaquez. Pritchard looks for an outlet. It's Hugo Gonzalez, just turned 20. Missed his first shot tonight. Powell, the trailer, puts it up. Smith creates an extra opportunity for Miami. Adebayo pulls it, hits it.
Man, maybe I shouldn't have said anything. I mean, he's been so aggressive lately. We'll see if it's sustainable, though. I watch a lot of Heat. It looks a lot like this in the first quarter, a lot of games.
Vucevic finds a cutting Gonzalez. What a pass and a finish.
It's the beauty of having a stretch big. All those cuts will open up.
Powell kicks it out. Adebayo. Air ball this time. Smith with another offensive rebound. Jaquez tries it. Pritchard has the rebound. See if the Celtics can string together a few good offensive possessions here. Shooting just 4 for 17. Brown is fouled.
Give me some better stats than that.
That is ugly. Celtics making just 1 out of every 4 shots. Pritchard on the lob. Good defense from Ware.
Yeah, Pritchard read that wrong, but I do like that play, but Ware's tough. Get him away from the basket.
He gets off the floor in a hurry. He drives, can't score as that swirls out. Cato the rebound. Celtics just 1 for 10 from downtown in the opening quarter. So Pritchard bumps off of Smith, sets up a wide open White. Cato, the offensive rebound, he's fouled.
See how Ware plays 2 on that?
Off of Miami, Celtics ball.
So offense is exactly
the opposite.
So you got to figure out the Ware situation. I think it's guard and play pick and roll. I'm sorry, from the side, because now you have more room to stretch Khalil Ware out. Right. Bam was early. Now it's Khalil Ware. They're both very difficult right now to get any offense going.
Pritchard instead just pulls up from the top of the key and got fouled by Smith.
Nothing has worked up the middle of the floor.
And Pritchard got 2 25-point games in the 2 he's played last couple games. Here's a message from our sister station, NBC 10 Boston.
Your home of the Winter Olympics.
Sounds nice. Would you rather be in Milan or San Francisco for the Super Bowl?
I'd rather be right here, right now.
Yeah, right.
But I am pretty excited about the Super Bowl.
I'm excited about what I'm doing. I'm coming to the game to watch the Celtics beat the Knicks, and then go to a party, watch the Patriots.
There you go. Great day for you.
Yeah. Wiggins off the rim. Smith creates another chance. Ware likes the matchup with Shireman and scores over the top.
Khalil Ware has made a big impact in this game.
Well, he's been having a topsy-turvy season. Hasn't been playing a whole lot lately. Earlier in the year, and we saw this, at times he was great for them. White off the back of the rim. Queta, the offensive rebound. Goes to work on Wiggins. Bounce it outside for Pritchard. 1 for 14 from downtown.
Really good job of getting back. But so far, Miami's been pushing the ball. And it doesn't always lead.
Well, that's what they like to do, but it's kind of strange for an Eric Spoelstra coach team to play this fast. You know, last 5 years,
sure.
Bottom 5 in pace every year. Here's something new. White into Wiggins. Out to Pritchard. Now he drives some space. Queta picks it up and puts it in.
Good job by Queta. You see him get into Ware's body to finish with his left. I'm not sure that's a good shot. Spoelstra didn't like that.
Khalil Ware, he'll fire away. Made 6 threes in their first trip to the Garden this year. Hauser left alone. Queta almost had another one. Jaquez the cross. That's his signature. He never misses that shot.
Ware's in the drop, and Vooch is on the pick and pop. That can open up the floor. So we'll see what they do right here. My guess, high pick and roll. Oh, here's the side one that I want.
Vucevic sets it for Brown, rolls to the basket. JB goes there as well and scores.
See, the side pick and roll, it's too much ground for Ware to cover. He can't guard 2 on a side pick and roll. Good job by Jaylen Brown.
His first bucket tonight. Now Jaquez in the post. Smith blocked by Derek White. He's got 3 blocks already. Hauser does not hesitate. Offensive rebound, White. Pritchard blazes by Fontecchio. And a turnover, a rare one for the guy with the best assist to turnover in the league. Wiggins, it's good.
Huge turnaround. Miami's making you pay for your mistakes.
Vucevic pick and pop.
Man, 1 for 17 from 3.
Yeah, that is not great.
Oh, man.
7 offensive rebounds for the Celtics in this first half, but it hasn't helped them on the scoreboard. Oh, Brown caught Wiggins asleep. Right to the hole and a big punch.
2 for 2 on side pick and rolls. Great play by Jaylen Brown rejecting that screen.
Davion Mitchell trying to go by Pritchard.
Really?
Side.
He's so good. I'm just kind of shocked.
Can't get 2 heat in there. That's the plural?
Yeah.
How many? Not 1, not 2, not 3
No.
heat, not 4 heat.
2 heat.
Not 5
Not
heat.
2.
Brown. ISO against Bam. Gets it to go. Plus the foul. For the Celtics in the first quarter. And Brown turning it on here in the second. with some space. White closed him out. D. White's got 3 blocks already. Powell driving on Vucevic. Adebayo missed it.
Yeah, they can review this. Adebayo
with some space. White closed him out. D. White's got 3 blocks already. Powell driving on Vucevic. Adebayo missed it.
Yeah, they can review this.
Emil Jefferson said no. As Adebayo gets 2 more. 12 points for Bam Adebayo. Brown draws a crowd. Gonzalez. Now Vucevic. White got it back. Missed the shot. Adebayo with the rebound. He is playing very well. That was a little strange from Mitchell. Fontecchio.
See the way they play, it's so fast. And the shots, they all have offensive rebound opportunity. Oh, yeah.
Great steal by Ugo. Finds Brown. What a pass. And Mitchell fouled Brown.
Oh, nice job.
Vucevic getting a lot of run here in the first half. Garza's only played 3 minutes since he started. Brown asked.
All right, so let's take a look. Those guys know more than I do when it comes to that.
Brown's first miss at the line, now 4 for 5. Only Celtic with more than five points, and he's in double figures as Powell just knifes through the defense.
Yes, he did. That's usually not our MO defensively. Guarding the ball is like one of our strengths.
Vucevic trying to screen for Hauser. Now he's got it at the top of the key. Keeps it moving with Brown. JB, pass out of Adebayo, rises up, hit Larson in the face. Fouls on Powell. They bundle up with Cozy C's gear. Use code 29. Celtics came back to win it, of course. Yep. In that game, they had Anthony Simons drop 39.
Yeah. And we said Inferno 57.5 times. Took the over.
See, Simons just started last night for the Bulls, had 22 points.
That's how he rolls.
Walking bucket. Mitchell missed the shot. Vucevic the rebound. He's got 4 of those, a couple assists and a couple of points in 11 minutes. Jaylen Brown will not be denied.
Jaylen just finds a gap, hits that gap, and if Miami's not going to send 2 to him, and Jaylen's going to have a huge night.
He's trying to pull the Celtics back into this game.
Ooh, that's
Fouled by White. And they're going to review this for a potential flake.
Schedule got us. Too bad we played Houston twice on a back-to-back. And we can't, and we were incredible how that is. And the one guy that didn't play that game, Jaylen Brown, is rolling right now. You know, he knocked the rust off early. But it's a long game. You have the second half. You can figure out how to do some things. You can make a run here at the end of the first half.
Norman Powell giving out the ghost high fives. Miami will keep the ball. By the way, that's Derek White's. Powell taken away for a second. Yeah, but Celtics ball, good hand.
Because nothing's working right now, right? There's nothing we're doing except for that side pick and roll. Nothing's working, but here they're going back to it. Here's a double side pick and roll again.
Brown spinning on Larson, blocked by Fontecchio. Yeah, Larson just took his jersey off over on the bench. He's out of the game.
Yeah, a lot of blood. He's probably going to go get a new jersey.
You see Towns the other night? Jersey was covered in blood. Vucevic tried to find Keita. Might have been able to go up with that. Adebayo behind the play, wincing in pain. Fontecchio has it rattle out. Jaylen Brown has been the guy, and he still is.
Man, he can get to any spot on the floor. I just love how he is unaffected by the defense.
He has almost half the Celtics' points, 15 to 33. Powell in that dunker spot goes up on Gonzalez. Thought he was fouled, no call. Fontecchio bats it away from Brown. It'll stay with the C's.
Man, Fontecchio go. Let's see how he handles this.
Garza and Keita out there together again.
Side pick and roll.
Yep, there it is. Luka told him to go over to that side, so White switched on to Adebayo. On the top of the key this time. Pritchard back to White. Trying to cross up on Adebayo, just create some type of space. 1 for 18 from downtown on the Celtics tonight.
An empty possession.
Andrew Wiggins for 2.
That's too much of a gap.
Too much space for
Yeah, like Garza, obviously he's giving up speed, but you can't give a guy like 8-9 feet of separation. Pritchard's got to go here.
Yeah, go ahead, Pritchard. Bump by Powell, out of bounds. 3.5